Well, hi Virgo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 15th to the 21st, 2021. Should probably get a new one of these, but too late as we've already begun. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, and I want to express my gratitude and appreciation for all of your love and support on this channel, helping the community grow. And if you haven't yet, do join the Virgo tribe on this channel. But if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, I highly recommend it. Down below in the description box, you'll see the options, pricing, and my email. Just shoot out an email to me, horribly put, and I will get that started for you, okay? A little more cleansing. Alrighty. As always, can't say it enough, more than appreciate and love your Virgo energy, okay? We're going to begin by pulling the overall focus for the week from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck, okay? You may be doing a level of cleaning, organizing this week. Got that vibe as I'm like cleaning the stuff off the table, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, one more shuffle and then we'll pull the main focus. For my lovely Virgos to begin this weekly read. Okay. You might want to watch the Sagittarius reading that I did. This stillness card came out in theirs as well. Excuse me, as I had a bagel for breakfast before this. But stillness and freedom being the two overall focuses for the week. Very nice energy. Okay. But then on the bottom of the deck, we have an underlining focus on beauty. Okay. As well as refuge. I feel like there's this thought process of you asking yourself how protected you truly are, or potentially doing what you can to protect those you love the most, but all the meanwhile desiring this new level of power and success. These two I did not expect for you this week. Very interesting. So this is overcasting message and feeling for the week to expect the unexpected with what you desire, with what you're going after, with those you're wrapped up with. Very interesting. But don't forget about your beauty, even though you're very focused on work, your money, even taking care of other people for some of you, or just moving towards certain successes you desire. You need to be successful with keeping up with your beauty, all right? Making sure you feel good so that you are the best version of yourself, so you can take care of other people, you know what I mean? So you can sort of keep your vibe high. Keep yourself glowing, okay? There's an elegance about you this week. You maybe feel like you're kind of floating through the week, through situations, over certain obstacles. But let's pull the main part of the reading from the Tattoo Tarot deck. The week you'll expect it, I feel like you'll expect it to be more complicated than it ends up being. Or at least it could be this level of complication to the week, but it doesn't feel like it because, again, you're floating through it, or you're just kind of not overcomplicating things even more. Very interesting. I was told to look at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords, okay? At times, even though you're floating through the week feeling a bit feisty or just passionate, wanting to sort of whip your sword out and charge towards what you deserve, you know? Want other people around you to do that as well, but realizing you can only do so much to help others, sort of motivate them. Maybe that's where you desire more power. The number 33 here, okay, as well as 13, says 3 threes. You'll be seeing a lot of threes on the clock, as well, timestamps, you know, prices, stuff like that. A reminder of, I almost said luck, stability, success, spirituality. Wow, it's going to be a very powerful week for you. Okay. A little bit stubborn. You might find that the messages you're getting from the universe, from spirit, a little bit confusing, okay? Or just contradicting. It's as if throughout the week, wow, I almost knocked that over, you're being pushed to kind of jump out of bed in the morning to stay motivated to keep that consistent. Although meanwhile, it feels like you're going through a bit of a, look at the imagery, a hall of fame of your own achievements, successes, even failures. You know, it feels like you're crossing over a finish line or a hump in your path. Does that make sense? You might be wrapping up a chapter where it's like it's time to reflect on the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, and get ready for what you deserve. Beautiful. Uh, as I'm drawn to the curtain here, I'm hearing the winds of change. Okay, I need to accept change as my stomach grumbles from eating that bagel. Anyways, so we also have the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. So it's like whatever you're lacking or desiring at this time is about to transpire a bit quicker than you expect. All right, it feels like more towards the end of the week, but it's this need to keep the hope alive, to keep that passion and motivation alive, because it is going to happen for you. You know, it's like don't sort of give up in any way, shape, or form. But with the Page of Swords and the Star, again, keep that hope alive. You're learning more about what lies ahead or what you desire, what's about to transpire in an amazing way. This is feeling quite positive for you. You know, although I'm not coming through as like feeling the need to scream at the top of my lungs. You know, it's just sort of like, I don't want to say patient, even though I felt pushed to. It's this calm energy where you're like, it's going to happen, okay? I got to just remind myself that occasionally, right? But with the Queen of Wands, the second queen out here, you'll see a need to keep yourself passionate and creative. You know, maybe focus your energy and resources towards something that's not going to stress you out or will keep you feeling sort of viewing things in a colorful way, okay? It feels like you'll get downloads, memories in regards to your past, present, and future, right? The main focus is to kind of prep you for what lies ahead, to clarify things just a little bit, not fully, so that you don't stress as much. The Hangman in reverse, this is the stubborn energy I'm getting, or was getting, okay? Feeling like you don't need to adjust your perspective, you don't need to change as much as those around you do. Interesting, I kind of get it. We're clarifying with the Gilded Tarot Royale deck, but with the Knight of Wands, it's like, it feels like you need to sort of be willing to adjust or be flexible within your approach, within your thought process, okay? When learning new things, when gaining new perspective, going through that Hall of Fame, you know, getting ready to embark on a new journey, embark on a new beginning that you desire. That could be anything for you, you know, whether it could be multiple beginnings. Interesting, my voice just echoed. I can't even explain the feeling when that happens to me because of my spirituality. It's as if the universe is prepping you to be on stage, to get your voice out there, to announce something. You might actually be doing a level of public speaking moving forward, or getting your voice out there on social media, feeling like you know it all to a certain extent, and I get it, but that may not resonate for all of you. So be it. Take what does and don't stress over what doesn't. But it just feels like you're very passionate in kind of a I know what I know sort of way. I feel like a lot of people will respect that, but it may rub a few people the wrong way, okay? We're moving on to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And so the reason I was saying that it may feel very contradicting or conflicting the way the messages are coming through from the universe, from spirit, is because in one sense you're feeling kind of stubborn or sort of set in your ways, or feeling like you don't need to change your perspective or anything like that. And then on the other end, it's like you don't feel as if you need to control things, but then at times feels like the universe is telling you you do need to loosen your grip a bit, right? Or maybe for a lot of you, you go from this stubborn way of being to being like, I'm just going to kind of put my hands up, a very Queen of Cups kind of feeling, you know, allow for things to unravel as they may. You may see a bit of anxiety transpire at certain points this week unexpectedly, okay? It may make you reevaluate who or what you keep with you moving into this next chapter, or just along your path in general. The Knight of Cups, okay? I mentioned the Queen of Cups, but that's two nights, a huge week of action, movement, okay? You might find yourself traveling a lot, finding yourself emotionally moving towards something, but trying to go with the flow, feeling like whatever you're looking to move towards at this time, there's this level of stillness in the midst of it all, and it's like, ugh, really? not really the feeling you're looking for when trying to stay motivated, but there's a purpose to it, all right? There's something to learn from that stillness, I always say. You might find that in the midst of what you're trying to go after, it could be several changes once again. For somebody, it's a new living situation or a new job. It could be new love, or success in love. But either way, it feels like you're a bit guarded, kind of approaching whatever it is or whoever it is with your armor on. And it's like, okay, I get it. You've been through a lot. You've been hurt in the past. But try to take some of that armor off or put those swords down in order to allow for who it is or that situation to transpire in the way it's meant to allow them to see who you're meant to be or who you're becoming. You don't want to hide the good parts of your life or even the struggle parts, feeling like those are inspirational in and of themselves. Horribly put. Sorry, the noise in the background is making me a little nervous. But with the Six of Pentacles, it feels like you're gifted a lot of clarity, okay? A lot of abundance. Something in regards to your freedom. Freedom from a situation for some of you. Ooh. Judgment. Freedom from your own worries, okay? Or freedom from certain judgments. Very interesting. A lot just came out with the Ace of Swords. Yep, and I just saw the Two of Swords, which has that guarded feeling with the Two Swords and the Two of Cups. Bear with me as I struggle. It just feels like energies will give you that level of anxiety. Stress will come to be due to people being too overwhelming or too noisy. And it's like, can you get on my level? But you might find yourself too guarded when it comes to connection or a potential relationship, okay? Maybe a friendship, but you can see how the light's putting a focus on how uptight or guarded you are. Not wanting to feel vulnerable or not wanting to be taken advantage of, okay? But it feels like you're getting ready to put a sword in old habits, old situations, even old connections in order to make room for what's right for you. Very Queen of Swords vibe, okay? But a need to release what you know isn't working anymore in order to make way for new abundant situations, okay? To feel free from what no longer works. Moving on to the Queen of Swords once again, okay? Bear with the background noise if you can hear it. But let's see, what do we have for the Queen of Swords? The Two of Swords again. Yeah, feeling guarded, feeling a bit defensive as you get ready to make room, make way for what's right for you, who's meant for you. As it feels like things are transforming in a very peaceful but chaotic way. Things could just feel very confusing as you make changes towards a new chapter, a new part of your journey, part of your path, okay? Let's finish off this reading by pulling some inspirational messages from the Moon Magic deck for Virgo. Just breathe this week, okay? Every day I focus on what is important, all right? And allow yourself to take your focus off of what is not important to you moving forward or what is no longer important to you, okay? So I hope this reading was truly helpful. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Virgo.